In the bustling streets of Aba, there lived a struggling food seller named Mama Uka. For years, she tried everything to grow her street fast food business. She prayed, fasted, she even collected loans from microfinance bank to support her business, but things didn't turn out the way she expected. Her children sometimes slept hungry. One evening, as Mama Uka sat quietly by her fireless stove, crying, a woman named Madam Uka approached her. She was elegant, well-fed, and owned the biggest food joint in the market. "You're hard-working, Mama Uka. But hard work alone doesn't feed the gods of success," Madam Uka whispered. Mama Uka looked up, confused. "What do you mean?" Madam Uka leaned in and whispered something shocking. "If you really want your business to grow, then bring me 10 used baby pampers. I will do the rest." Mama Uka screamed out loud. "Use pampers? For what? What will happen to the babies the pampers belongs to? They will remain crippled throughout their staying on earth," Madam Uka replied. "No. I can't destroy the lives of those innocent babies," Mama Uka shouted with fear all over her face. "Do you want to suffer forever?" Madam Uka snapped. That night, Mama Uka couldn't sleep. She remembered her children coughing from hunger. Her husband had long left. Poverty was eating her soul. The next morning, she visited a local dump site near a maternity clinic. She held her nose and picked used pampers with tears in her eyes. She delivered them to Madam Uka. The older woman smiled and asked for 7,000 Nigerian nairas for other items. Mama Uka gave her the last money she had with her. At midnight, they met in a dark room lit by red candles. Madam Uka chanted words Mama Uka didn't understand. She placed the pampers in a clay pot, poured oil, blood of a black fowl, and rubbed ashes from a baby's cloth. She gave Mama Uka a calabash filled with strange powder. "Every morning, sprinkle this in your food. Your customers will multiply," Madam Uka whispered. Within a week, Mama Uka's business boomed. People flooded her kiosks. Her food had a taste no one could resist. By the third week, she bought a freezer. Just a month later, she rented a nice shop, but then strange things began to happen. Her youngest child, Soma, fell sick. No doctor could explain the constant fever and crying. "Every night Doma screams, they're burning me. Mama, why?" Mama Uka became restless. Her sleep vanished. One day, she saw a strange symbol drawn on her doorstep, the same one Madam Uka drew during the ritual. That night, she dreamt of babies crying in a dark cave, their mouths stuffed with pampers. She woke up with blood on her palms and her child burning with fever. That morning, she rushed to a strong spiritual church close to her shop to seek for help from God. It was prophetic counseling day. People were seated already. Mama Uka sat at the back. "It's your turn, Mama. You can go in now," the pastor's secretary said, pointing at Mama Uka. She went into the pastor's office. "Good morning, Pastor," Mama Uka whispered, as she sat on a chair directly facing the pastor. "Welcome, Mama," the pastor said. "You fed your soul to the kingdom of darkness. The pampers you took to that demonic altar for rituals carried innocent blood. And now, that blood is crying for justice. For you and your family to be free, you need to break the covenant or lose your child." Mama Uka was torn. One night, Soma collapsed and almost died. That was the final straw. She gathered the remaining powder, the money she made, and ran back to the church altar. The pastor prayed violently. There was thunder, screams, and her shop caught fire mysteriously. Everything burned. She started afresh with nothing, but her child survived.